come back. You're home so early. I expected to see you in the morning. What, did your date not go as planned? Oh, she didn't turn out the way you thought. Who would have seen that coming? You met her on a dating app. Come on now. Not that those chances are doomed from the start, but usually the percentage of them being successful isn't so high, is it? Well, have a seat. Let me know how it went. Come on now. Be honest with me. Wouldn't be the first time that you complain about your love life to me. What's a roommate for? If not to talk about your daily endeavors with them. So what happened? Did you see her in real life and decide that she's not who you expected, according to the pictures she sent? Or could it be that all those weeks of texting left you expecting a certain energy between you two, and it turns out that she's not as conversational, or maybe not as funny or easygoing as you would have liked her to be? Oh, I'm not being judgmental. Or maybe a little bit. Why is that? Perhaps because all these weeks of you texting her, I kind of expected it to go as it did. Why? You didn't really seem to like her all that much. No. Not as deeply as you should. At least. Maybe you had a crush on her. I mean, she was beautiful. And that's all that matters, right? I don't blame you for that. She was very good looking. And a little bit of physical attraction goes a long way. However, the two of you have stayed, I would say, rather surface level the entire time. Texting each other for weeks is way too long. If you really had been truly interested about her, I would say you would have asked her out sooner. To have a true conversation with her from the beginning. Your imagination wouldn't have run wild. You wouldn't have started imagining a person behind the screen rather than a person you met in real life. But that aside, I believe that you weren't as excited about her in the first place. No, because I would argue that you would have shown a bit more excitement when it comes to meeting her. Some people need a bit more time to grow used to the idea of meeting someone in real life or preparing a date. And yes, sometimes real life will 'cause you do not have as much time to go out there, but if we're being honest, you didn't spend much thought on her, now did you? I mean, I would know. I live with you. We share space. I see what you do every single day. And I see how much time you're spending on your regular day. Playing games, going to work, hanging out with friends, reading, researching, going out to do your hobbies. And that's a very healthy way of living life, but she didn't have much space in that. Your phone rang and you took a couple hours to reply. There was never an excited reach towards your phone. You never were dying to see if it was her who was messaging you. So, yeah. I think the interest wasn't as deep as you may have thought, or as deep as she would have liked it. It's alright. If you don't like a person, then there's no shame in that. If you want to see where things go, then please go ahead. But true affection, true interest, looks a bit different, I would say. For example, the way you got ready for your date. You put on somewhat casual clothes. I mean, the best you did is put on a button-up, but other than that, jeans, sneakers, your hair's the way it usually is. You took a shower in the morning, which was good enough, you said. You didn't put in effort to roll up your sleeves or tuck your shirt in. Anything that would show that you're getting ready to show off. And worst, you sat on the sofa until I think it was 5 minutes before you had to leave. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just trying to let you know that those are signs that you weren't that interested in the first place. There wasn't any thrill or excitement. There wasn't any indication that you were dying to see her, that you were looking forward to that first date you would finally have with her. So don't argue with me. Real affection looks different. You'd like me to explain to you? No problem. First of all, when getting ready for a date, you would worry about that messy hair of yours. You would have probably run to me asking me what type of cologne to use, or if that perfume smells funky, or if it's good enough. Maybe you would have asked me to decide between the lavender-colored button-up or the white one. Is it too casual or is it too formal? I would have told you what shoes to wear, and that those jeans are absolutely not appropriate. But you didn't care. And I'm not trying to say that you should change who you are for a date. But usually, a little bit of effort goes a long way. And girls like that. They like to see that you dressed up for the occasion. It's what they do too. They put on a dress. They put on a heel. They decide which jewelry to match, which scent would drive you crazy. They make sure the hair is washed and nicely styled. Yeah. They try to show you the best version of themselves, not to change who they usually are, but to show you their worth, of course. It's dating. You have to act a little bit like a male bird. You know, doing a little dance. I mean, metaphorically speaking. Yeah. Brush your feathers, put on your nicest coat, and show off a little bit. And then again, girls like it when you show them that you are, in fact, interested. They don't want to wait hours for you to reply. They want to have a proper conversation with you. They want to see that you like them and that you express it through your words and, most importantly, actions. So next time you have another girl on those dating apps, although I would suggest you to just go outside and meet a girl through your regular daily activities. Don't wait weeks until you ask her out. Ask her out relatively right away. Give it a couple days, but don't make it a week. Try to see her as soon as possible. Don't see when you will be available to her. Squeeze her in. Say, you know what? How about this weekend? As soon as possible. Give her the feeling that she's desired, that you're dying to meet her, dying to see who she truly is, and dying to show her who you are. Have engaging conversations. Don't look for a one-night stand. Of course not. See if your views align, your values. Look into what you're looking forward to in the future. Show her that you have plans and ambition. Share a bit about yourself and ask her questions. Show her interest. It starts with how quickly you reply to her messages, how often you reach out to her, and what you ask her. Okay? It's not that hard. Well, if you think it's that complicated, then how about we try to put on a little act? A role play, let's say, to teach you how it's done. How about that? You will play yourself, and I will play the girl you're interested in. And then you'll see what I mean. Alright. Let's say we both met at tennis. Alright? I'm a new student, and let's pretend I just arrived and it's my first day on the court. You're playing at the same time, and we happen to be close enough for you to introduce yourself. Over the course of a couple weeks, we chatted, and then eventually you offered your number. And then we start chatting, you arrange a date, and there we are. You did what I said earlier. You get excited about messaging me. Whenever the phone rings, you jump to reply. You get ready nicely, get dressed well, put on perfume, try to look your best, behave your best. You pick me up, you bring me flowers. I don't think you had time to bring her any today, did you? See, you would surprise me with something nice, and then we would sit there, probably at a nice restaurant, or even a cafe. We'd sit there and we start chatting. You'd ask me questions. I'd ask you questions. And then we decide to meet again. Maybe longer next time. And then eventually, after a few dates, and get-togethers, you would take me home. And I would have a hard time separating from you, because it was so nice all the time we spent together. You feel the same way. The conversations, the atmosphere, the occasional brush of hands or knees leaves you longing for more, don't you think? We'll hug tightly to say goodbye, because we're at a point in our relationship where we get more and more physical and affectionate. And when we separate, come a little closer. Come closer, I want to show you. So we're close, saying goodbye. And then I realize I don't want to let go of you. Looking into your eyes like this. Don't look away. Keep eye contact with me. Show me that you want this. I contemplate. Maybe it's time to kiss you. Eyes wander down to your lips and back up again. You do the same. And then maybe, when the moment is right, our lips find each other. And then, when that hypothetical scenario did take place, I would genuinely look at you, holding your hand. There's somewhat of a pleading expression in my eyes. And you want to give in to it too. So perhaps I would invite you inside. Hands touch. Bodies close. And then, with a little bit of luck, you get to come home in the morning. Now, does that sound so bad and undesirable? Or is this perhaps better than rushing out the door 5 minutes before your date? Weeks after only texting each other and not even feeling excited about something as small as that. Isn't that so much nicer? When there's suddenly desire there, anticipation, and a smile on your face, thinking about it. Don't waste your time chatting with random girls like that. Ask someone out you already know well. Someone you already like. Someone you're dying to get to know on a more know someone like that. Someone you already know very well. And someone who likes you very much. Oh yeah, you could imagine it. Oh, in that case, I suggest you get to it. You'll learn the most from putting what you've learned to action. Putting theory to practice. You want to get back to looking into each other's eyes. Remind me. Alright. Hands touching. Eyes moving down to my lips. No. I'm sorry. I'm not going to kiss you. Well, it's simple. I won't kiss you until you asked me out. For real. I'm excited.